This is the second time I've muted this and it's not muted, and I'm glad I don't chat when I'm just like getting things set up, but I was like getting ready to unmute it and then I realized the light wasn't on and I was like, it's not muted. Everyone can hear everything. Hello. Today is going to be a shorter stream, so we're just doing some demos. On my birthday stream, I downloaded a bunch of games just in case I had time to play them all, or if a game was shorter than it said it was going to be. So I still had like 7 or 8 games on my computer because of it. Hello, Ninja. And then I downloaded a couple longer games, but we're going to start with what I think are shorter ones only because I only have a couple hours today. And we're going to see how far we can get. So hopefully it won't be too short of a game. But right now we're going to start with 009 lives. That's what I'm calling it. It could be just 009 lives. So we're going to start with this one. I installed these so long ago, and I have the memory of a goldfish. It's been established. I don't remember everything. It's fuck. Right away, I'm already on the wrong side. Oh no, what did I do? I did everything wrong. All right. Mercedes jerks upright from the couch, clutching her head with a strained groan. He's cute. Is everything okay? She turns to her mentor, 9, whose eyes are fixed on the computer screens. My chip's acting up again, messing with my head. Why can't you get it fixed? Can I save? Can I save? Is there a save option? Nope. Okay, we don't have saves. We're going. Tell them straight up. I put in a request to get it fixed ages ago. Mercedes grumbles under her breath as she slumps back onto the couch. They just won't get back to me for whatever reason. It's just something I gotta deal with for the time being. At least I never miss a bounty now. Annoying ass chip. Why don't you let me tinker with it? Surely I can do something about it. I don't know, 9. Stream, what are we playing? Right now, this is called 009 Lives. It doesn't have a title in the category, so it's under just chatting for now. But once I finish this one, I'll start another one. These ones are like the ones I didn't finish on birthday. So I'm getting through some games I've just had on my computer desktop for like, it's July, 2 months, almost 3. Yay. Hello, Jay. Hello, Stinky Cheese. You don't, you know, I don't let you tinker with things. You know why I don't let you tinker with things. What if something happens? What if they revoke my hunter's permit or mer? What if they barge in here thinking I'm trying to hack into my own chip, trying to give myself an unfair advantage? What if they take a look at my vitals? Mercedes. I get it. 9 size. You know, I'm just worried about you, right? Oh my gosh, are you though? You just look so helpless when it happens. I don't understand why we both have to get these alerts. I mean, we live together. I'm being bad and I bought more merch. It's coming today. It's Pauselia baby and Riku baby versions. Wait, what kind of merch is it? That sounds adorable. Hang on. Wait. Acrylic standees. See, if I got standees, I don't know. It looks like, look at these boys. These aren't tiny babies. These are big babies. Like Yuta, he's huge. This is a huge man. And then Sukuna, you can't even tell Sukuna's here. I have another Sukuna. We just got another Sukuna. I also have problems, and my problems are statues. I have all the Demon Slayer ones right behind me. I have there's I forget his name. He's the screamy boy from the first class. But yeah, you can't even see them back here. If I put like, there's a little baby Sukuna right here. Look at that little baby. You can't even tell it's Sukuna. They're so tiny. Like, you can barely tell this is Kirby if it wasn't just from being a circle. Pastelia has a teddy bear? Dude, that sounds adorable. I want it. But yeah, the only reason I don't buy a bunch of standees, honestly, I was hoping they would have standees at the IFI thing I went to. I was like dreaming of standees, because I was like, this can turn into a little, like, imagine a little standee right here instead of my Switch controller and Kirby and these Kirby's and all my SpongeBob cups and my other Kirby. Like, I was ready to make a cute little corner display of them instead of this like octopus, you know. It took my dreams from me, but I have to display my cards at some point. I'll go feral for these cute standees. I mean, in front of me is also an area I decorate. So if I had standees, I'd probably put them on my desk. Honestly, I have more Kirby's. I have all the Kirby's in the world up in this business. So, oh, I didn't even turn my light on. I just realized, hang on, my lighting might be a little dark. I might be in shadow right now. I love chibi versions. I like for standees, I don't really buy them too often. I'm trying to think which standees I own right now. I think the ones I typically get are chibi, but I don't know. They've been making some really interesting standees. And it's mostly artists that make them, to be clear, not like the manufacturers of the companies and stuff. They don't tend to make them as Lar, happy birthday! Happy birthday! I'm glad you're here. I don't know if you can hear me because it says I have an ad, but I'll do it again. But yeah, I don't own too many standees, but I want to own more standees. I end up usually getting acrylic keychains instead. You look helpless. Anyways, we live together. Why do we live together? Tell me about it. Anyway, tell me about the bounty. I can't afford to get sidetracked now. Mercedes glances over at Nine's computer screen. Nine seems to be in the middle of programming something for a client. A daemon for an upcoming cyber attack? They've always been good with that kind of thing. Just the usual, some dumbass with illegal implants and no way of controlling himself. Alright, this says my ad's gone. Lau, happy birthday! I'm so happy for your birthday. I never understood why people go through sketchy procedures in the first place. Not only is it extremely risky, but it always is a dingy basement with parts lying around all over the floor. Super unhygienic. You sound like everyone experienced it first. Oh, you sound like you've experienced firsthand. Have you 009? Wait, is this double O? Oh, wait. Ah. Nine laughs. Oh, yeah, I'm totally experienced it firsthand. I hate having perfectly good implants. I'd rather have no control over my body and risk death. You might. Leah, did I tell you I got offered to be a G Fuel creator? No! Oh my god, what are you gonna create for G Fuel? Dude, wait a second. That's exciting. I own some G Fuel. Actually, do we? We were good. So we're obsessed with Iron Mouse up in this business. This business is all about. In fact, Iron Mouse is over there too. Is she? I might have moved her. She used to be like in frame over here. And they had a G Fuel collab with her, and we had some G Fuel from that. Dude. We stand Tungsten Rat. Yes, yeah. Listen, I appreciate a lovely person, and that is exactly who Iron Mouse is. Nine slams the enter key on their keyboard before spinning their chair to face Mercedes with a deadpan look. Are you gonna do it? So I want you to know that Ninja is the coolest person I know. And he used to think I was cool, but it turns out he was always cooler than me. I'd totally love that. Mercedes laughed. Nine doesn't partake in sarcasm often, but when they do, it never fails to be funny. Nine walks over to the couch to sit beside Mercedes, finally done with work. Leah's definitely the coolest. Yeah, see, it's still wrong. So sad. Come on, turn around and face the other way. What is Nine about to do? Mercedes isn't entirely sure of what is to come, but obliges nonetheless. A second later, she feels a pair of hands run through her hair. I can't imagine how your head feels. You used to look forward to bounties. Now every time you get one, you're in pain. It's hard to watch. Mercedes doesn't speak. She's too caught up in the moment. I mean, if this person, it's a they them, touched me, I'd feel that. I'd probably be nervous. Nine always knows what she needs. Wait, to become a G Fuel creator, are you going to be moving? Hang on. Are you not going to be in the wilderness anymore? What's going to happen? Please. Don't stop. Oh, she went a different direction. Bzzz. Mercedes jolts up, sending panic through Nine's body, thinking she hit a nerve. Fuck. Okay. I'll do this fucking bounty. It's like a shot collar. Oh no. Mercedes grabs her jacket and rushes out the door, slamming it on the way out of frustration. God forbid she enjoy anything. Ugh. A second later, a fit of laughter is heard from the room. Mercedes smiles. Hoof. Ooh. I don't know how it works, but I doubt that I'll move to civilization. I just want you to be near a target. That's all I want for you. It's a very small, I mean, maybe a house, but like near a target. Mercedes drives her knee into the man's back, forcing him down onto the concrete. Straddling him, she firmly secures his arms behind his back with a pair of handcuffs. Let me go, I'll kill you. Yeah, nothing I haven't heard before. With a tap of her implant, she hears a ding to signal HQ's pickup. The man turns to look at her and pauses for a moment. Wait, aren't you Javi's girl? What? How do you know Javi? He chuckled softly before bursting into laughter. Oh man, how do I not? I know all about him. I know how he whack. In a quick second, a boot swiftly meets the man's face, knocking him out cold. Apparently, I didn't want to talk about it. Mercedes looks up at the figure in front of her, a smile instantly spreading across her face. Hey, beautiful. Oh, it's Javi. Hey, this is Javi, guys. Okay. Okay. The previous person's called 9. He's got numbers on his outfit. This creep bothering you? Javi offers his hand out to Mercedes, pulling her up into a hug. Question him or tease him. I can't save. I like 9. Nah. Yeah, sort of. He seems to know you. You ever seen this guy? Nope. Can't really call seeing him anywhere. Must be a stalker or something. I don't blame him though. He gives Mercedes a quick wink. Cocky much? What are you doing here anyways? Well, I happen to have 2 tickets to this new Doom movie and was wondering if you wanted to watch it with me. I appreciate a good Doom movie, but hear me out. They're usually about 2 hours long. They don't take place in hell. It's just not the best time. Maybe you can come to my place after. She giggles and rolls her eyes. I thought you hated Doom. Don't you find it dated? Yeah, but you like it. That's enough of a reason to go. Oh. All right, Casanova, I'll go with you. After I finish this job, though, I've got to get him sent to HQ. So am I Javi's girl? Wait, I thought I was flirting with 9. Javi pumps his hands in the air and lets out a whoo. I'll see you at the mall later then. I'll see you at the mall later then. Our usual spot? Yes, Javi, our usual spot. I assume our usual spot's by a fountain. She grins and waves him off as he takes his leave. How does he know about me and Javi, though? Weird, as she makes plans with Javi in broad daylight. God, that movie was so good. Was it just me, or did Timmy Kamori look better than usual? I know it's supposed to be Timothy Chalamet, but I have no clue what that was supposed to be. Debatable. Javi opens his apartment door for Mercedes, entering after her. Mercedes takes off her shoes, hopping onto his bed just quick. Now that she thinks about it, this was the latest she's been in his house. It's kind of scary when it's dark. Didn't help. Okay, hang on. As a reminder, my habit is to do this, and these games love to make those be advances or retractions. It's kind of scary when it's dark here. It didn't help that it was more dangerous part of the city. By the way, I haven't had the chance to ask yet. How's your roommate? The android? 9 is an android? They're more than an android, and nine's doing fine, right? Sorry. Is it not gonna be worried? Is it not gonna be worried about you not being home yet? No, they're distracted anyways. They've got a lot of jobs this week. They're probably grateful that I'm out instead of around to annoy them. Ah, I see. Well, I'm gonna take a shower. Don't touch anything. Without me? Take your time. I don't understand her, right? I need to get in her head. I needed like a 2 paragraph beginner so I knew what I was dealing with. Like, do I like Javi or do I like Nine? I mean, he's nice. Nine is nice. If I say take your time, can I touch his stuff? Like what's the procedure? You know what? Let's just go with it. Ah, without me, don't tempt me, wench, wench. Aw. Mercedes chuckles to herself and takes the chance to glance around his room. Ooh, I can touch all the stuff. Empty ramen cups. For someone who claims to be the perfect house husband, he seems to have more ramen cups than actual meals. Polaroid camera. I wouldn't have pinned him for a photographer. I'd love to see his picture someday. Sharpened knife in the kitchen. His knives look well managed, and that's coming from me, the most sharp knife owner in the world. He didn't mention that he cooks a lot, though, so it's not that surprising he did mention. Bookshelf with files. He's got a lot of files on his bookshelf. Each of them looks like they take at least 100 documents in them. I wonder what they're about. Clothing. He sure does have a lot of dirty laundry lying around for someone who's rarely out. Should we leave? This doesn't sound like somebody's house I want to be in. If he's got a bunch of ramen cups, piles of dirty, he invited us over. Like clean up just a little, like make a show of it. Maybe he secretly parties a lot. I wouldn't put it past him. Lost in thought, Mercedes barely registers the sound of running water stopping. Yo, he's not changed or shirtless. How dare you? She looks up, watching as he leaves his bathroom with the towel slung casually over his shoulder. He throws it into his ever growing clothes pile. You should get that cleaned up, man. That's gross. Javi shrugs and leaps into the bed next to her. I will. Eventually. Gross. Your place is kind of nasty, dude. How are you gonna bring home girls this way? It's not, and I don't. I bring home one, and she doesn't mind. What's her name? Mercedes laughs and lightly shoves him. He shoves her back and looks up at her. Their eyes meet. His lip tugs into a gentle smile. What? Nothing. You just really pretty. He sits up to push a strand of Mercedes' hair behind her ear, copying her face in the process. I know that I say it a lot, but I hope you don't. You know I mean it each time. Each time? She giggles softly, her breath catching as she intertwines her fingers with his, nuzzling his cheek deeper into the touch. I guess they are dating. My bad. I assumed the android was the boyfriend and maybe Javi was an ex. That was my bad. Yeah, each time. His eyes flicker down to her lips and back to her eyes as if nothing else exists in the world. 9. 9! I didn't tell him I wouldn't be home. This is her thought process when this man's about to kiss her. He leans closer to her, the warmth of his lips softly thawing her cold ones. Her, Javi? But, but, uh, I gotta go. This is without a doubt has to be the worst way to wake up. Upon opening her eyes, Mercedes looks around the room. presence is missing. Javi is gone. He's nowhere to be seen. Javi? Mercedes calls out his name, but to no response. Did he really just leave? This is his house. I'm in his bed. Maybe he has a good reason. This is his house, after all. First off, you don't leave a straight, not a straight. Well, you don't leave a guest alone in your house in the middle of the night, right? I'm also confused. If they're dating, why didn't they bathe together? Mercedes gets out of bed, takes one glance in the mirror, and heads straight for the door. Still no sign of Javi. Where could he have gone? She checks her phone, no message from Nine. That's odd. Surely they would have asked where Mercedes was or if she was even coming home. Mercedes tried not to think too deeply about it. Nine's probably just busy. Or it's a charge day. That's not entirely present during those things. They're not entirely present during those things. Maybe they just forgot. Nine, you there? Mercedes pushes their front door open, hoping to hear them call back. Silence. Where are they? Dude, where are we? Check the bedroom. Maybe they're still sleeping? Mercedes gingerly pushes open the door to their shared bedroom. The hinges creak softly in protest against the intrusion. She tiptoes across the room, wary not to wake up a possible sleeping Nine. Nine! She pushes back the covers to find their body empty, only a body pillow in their place. Does it have a pillow cover? Not here. There's only one place Nine could be. The office. Nine either is out of the house or is waiting to scare me the second I open the door. This isn't funny, Nine. Are you in here? Mercedes lingers outside the last door, waiting a response. She lets out a deep sigh after a couple moments of silence. She reaches for the door handle, noticing how cold it is compared to the others. She opens the door, expecting to be faced with either a grinning Nine or nobody in the room, but finds the window open instead. Geez, that's why it's so cold in here. Nine must have forgotten to close it. Making steps towards the window, she noticed a cable out of place, and then another, and another. A million cables splattered all over the floor. What the? Following the source, Mercedes then comes across the person she was looking for, Nine. There they are, lying there, dying. Mercedes froze. Nine! No, this is a dream. This has to be a dream. Mercedes walks closer to Nine, praying for someone to rip her out of reality sooner or later. Vital cables ripped out of them, expensive implants are stolen, their eyes blackened out. This was happening. No, 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 not again, not again, not again. Mercedes takes a glance at Nine's monitors. Nine's bounty chip is still in there. She quickly pulls up their vitals, all flashing red except one. Their conscious is still intact. It's only 30% damaged. How could that be? How did you break a portion of their neurobot drive? It's either all in or not, unless Mercedes types away on the keyboard, opening up the software called MyBot. Their condition is exactly as Mercedes predicted. It's corruption. 30% of their bytes are corrupted, and the numbers only give up, going up from there. Mercedes isn't aware of the amount of time she or Nine has. It's a ticking time bomb. What do I do? Nine, please. I can't do this without Javi. Maybe Javi knows what to do. Maybe Javi did this. Think about it. He knew where you were. Your house was empty. He asked if the bot was gonna be mad you weren't home. Mercedes reaches for her phone and dials Javi's number. He's not picking up. Fuck. Can the day get any worse? Surely he's home by now. I'll just run back over. Why would you assume? Mercedes, out of breath and lightheaded, knocks on Javi's door after running the entire way back again. He has to be home. Mercedes might lose her mind if he's not. She needs somebody. He's just lurking today. Hello. Mercedes knocks on his door. Javi! Javi, are you in there? No response. Mercedes sighs before deciding to bang on the door this time. Javi! It's an emergency. Still out of breath, she places an ear against his door. She hears rustling inside and her blood starts to boil. I know you're in there, Javi. I know you're in there, Javi. Open the door. Okay. One pet peeve I have is when you have something and it's like fully text and you click and then it just adds to that text. Please don't do that. Make it a new line or put it all there. Finally opens it, a coffee mug in hand. Whoa, whoa, calm down. I'm here. Where were you? I was getting us. Mercedes finally breaks, all emotion finally flowing out in a loud sob. Oh shit, what's wrong? He quickly puts his coffee down on the countertop, rushing her in to hold her. It's not because of me, is it? You were terrible last night. Were you mad that I was gone? No, God, no. I don't even. Calm down, Myrrh. I'm here. I'm sorry. You want to tell me what's up? Place his forehead against hers, rubbing her arms to ease her. It's 9. Someone hurt them. The android? Do those things even feel pain? Hey, it's not about that. Yes, Javi. Fuck. Of course they feel pain. Mercedes pushes him off and runs her hand through her hair, pacing around his apartment. They're parts. Fuck, I need your help. I don't know what kind of shady shit you do or what connections you have, but Javi tries to reach out to Mercedes, though she swiftly slaps his hand away. Listen, I can't help you. What? What the fuck do you mean you can't help me? You can't even try to? Nine's one of a kind. Can't find parts like theirs just anywhere. Plus, their chip is barely functioning right. How the fuck do you know that? I just told you he's messed up. I didn't tell you how bad. It's almost impossible if you want to get it fixed before they're completely fucked. What? I didn't say anything about their chip. Well, I just assumed. Javi, you better have a goddamn good explanation before I kick you in the nuts. Did you hurt them? Don't just stand there, dumbass. Answer me. Did you hurt them? With a shrug of adrenaline, Mercedes shoves him into the wall. A pain yelp escapes his lips, and as he presses against the wall with a thud, yes, Jesus. I did. Happy? How the fuck did you get in our house? We've got governmental protection. What did you even do? What do you even do for a living? Javi sighs and looks away. No point in hiding it now. I'm an assassin. Oh my god! I'm with an assassin. Like you, I do jobs for people to take out targets. I can't believe you. Don't be like that. We do the same thing. You of all people should know what it's nothing personal. Nothing personal. Has this always been your plan to get close tonight? Yes, but then yes, this is personal. What about last night? The past few years we spent together. What was that all for this hit? Am I just a part of a job to you? He bites his inner lip, his silence speaking louder than any words could. Hot damn. Mercedes scoffs and turns away from him. I can't even look at you right now. You're disgusting. I need the money, Mur. My sister's sick, and you cannot be giving me a sob story right now. Do you think I give a fuck? And you could have just asked for help. I cared about you, Javi. You didn't have to go behind my back and try to kill my best friend. Well, shit, my bad. Duh. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. I know this is like a demo or short story, but like I feel like I needed more of a build up for this. Like you showed me 9 for 2 seconds and then you introduced Javi, and now I'm pissed at Javi. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. I don't care if he's an android. This is, oh my gosh, this is like when people are like, it's just a dog. I swear to God, it's a fucking talking, speaking person. They might not like been born, but they were made and they have thoughts and feelings. Fuck you. I'm all for the android uprising, by the way. I know they don't exist yet, but someday I have dreams. It's just a robot, Mur. You can just buy another 9, get a 10s or something if you need to. You just said that my guy was one of a kind. I know it's a they them, but I'm an emotional and guy can be universal. I use it all the time. This is rude and I'm mad. is no other 9. They're special to me. I don't have what you want me to I don't know what you want me to say. It's not my fault you're attached to steel. Let's face it, you're kidding yourself if you consider that robot a friend. Slit his throat, right? We can do that, right? We can just kill this guy. We're bounty hunters. This is justified. It's all ones and zeros up there. I doubt it even registers you as anything more than an animal. This is a short visual novel game. There are rules and word limits. I forgot which game jam. Short visual novels have to be made in 4 to 10 days. That's fair. But this, in a sense, could be like a proposal, right? Almost like a story because you can expand on this universe. And this has I like cyborgs. I love it. So you're right. They didn't have a lot of time to make it. I understand. Mercedes felt a profound shift deep within her. She Just like that, the remnants of any feelings she once harbored for Javi disappeared, leaving behind only a hollow emptiness in their wake. There was no warmth in her heart, no affection to be found. Instead, there was only disappointment, anger. Who even are you? Nine's an android? At least they have empathy, something you're clearly lacking. Myrrh. Just don't. I never want to see you ever again. Mercedes wrapped her arms around herself as she makes her way out, trying her hardest to avoid looking at him. I'm only a call away if you need me. Yeah, well, the last time I hung out with you, you fucking killed my friend, so Nine, I'm back. Mercedes doesn't expect a response back, but she says it anyways. She rushes over to Nine's side to take a good look at what parts she needs to find. However, it looks as if more parts are missing. Could have sworn. Mercedes takes a good look at her surroundings. Is someone here? Mercedes grabs a nearby cable and peeks out the office door. She sees no one and hears no one. The stress must be getting to her. Focus, Myrrh. You can't get distracted like this. I just checked. This one was made for Verlox for Mito, and it was 2024, and it was made in 36 hours. Damn. Yeah, I don't think I could do that. I love game jams, and I love the creativity that gets poured into them, but like, I don't know if I could make something in 36 hours. She turns around and fixes her attention back to Nine. They're too damaged. There's no way I can keep Nine's conscious in this body. Nine isn't stored on an ordinary neurobyte drive, but a prototype. That makes Nine's conscious extremely hard to transfer, not to mention the corruption slowly killing their bytes by byte. Mercedes spends an hour looking for this drive. It's a cool looking background. Yeah. This is basically a science fiction, sci-fi, like cyberpunky kind of world too, so. And she's a bounty hunter we're playing as. All over the internet, even the deep dark ones she isn't allowed to be in, nothing. She even sent a message to her superiors requesting assistance, nothing. All she gets are nothings. After careful consideration and Alice's potential risk and alignment with other. That's so loud. Why is that? I turned all the sounds a little bit down. Oh, wait, is this way too quiet? I just realized. Is this even making sound? No, it's there. I see it. Can you guys hear the music? Because it's acting like it's so quiet. Just in case. I'm going to put it there. Can you guys hear that? I'm so sorry. I just noticed that it was barely moving. I also don't want it to be louder than me, but I want it to be heard. It's very faint. I hear it now. Okay. The other thing when I was playing the Royalty 3, I turned the sound bit down really far because it was there. If it's very faint, how's that? I turned it down really low when I was doing the royalty free music because sometimes it would have like a ping in the volume, and I was like, I just want sound so it's not dead quiet background because we couldn't play the actual game sound for the last game we played. Perfect, perfect. Okay. I forgot to fix that. All right. After careful consideration and analysis, potential risk, and aligning with our corporate priorities, we regret to inform you that we are unable to provide the requested assistance at this time. What the fuck? Nine worked there for years and they don't care in the slightest? Mercedes is extremely close to banging her head against the desk until she comes across a fed up form titled F Neon X. A post titled AMI. I found my girlfriend in a discarded Neurobots prototype. Jackpot. Is this the only visual novel you've played so far? Yes. Technically, I was doing alphabetical order in my my thing, and so 009 came first. She scrolls through the responses without delay, finally coming across a comment asking where he has gotten the discarded Neurobyte drive. Everyone thought the mere existence of one was a myth. Datalism drive. That's only a couple of roads down from my childhood home, or whatever's left of it. That's besides the point. It says I can find prototypes from a guy named Kiefer. Nothing else. Or Kiefer? It's probably Kiefer. Could fed up users be any more vague? Mercedes nearly knocked everything off the desk standing up. She needed to get the prototype immediately. 9, I'll be back, okay? You just hang on tight. She takes one last glance at their vitals. Corruption 52%. 2 hours have passed since Mercedes last looked at Nine's vitals. It seems that every hour passed, Nine loses 10% of their bytes. This is a math equation I wasn't ready for. Their memories, the lines of codes that make 9 9. Okay, Mir, you've got 4 hours to get back to them. That's not. You have less. You have less than 4 hours. Because corruption typically can't be fixed. So everything will be okay. 9, I won't lose you. I can't. After almost an hour's taxi drive, Mercedes finally makes it to the Datalism drive. She paid for her trip only to then face with the fact that she had no other lead. Fed up user mentioned the location being really obvious, but nothing seemed out of the ordinary to Mercedes. That is until Mercedes noticed a string of LEDs strategically placed to lead her into a dark alley. In any other circumstances, this would have been a trap, but Mercedes was willing to do everything and anything to save her best friend. The alleyway led to a couple of stairs, which then led to a hallway filled with doors. It was like a never-ending maze. She wasn't sure of which one to choose, but only one of them had a little peephole on it, so she decided to try her luck with that one first. You passed the door test. Looked like common sense to me. The man looked through the peephole and all around Mercedes, probably checking to see if she'd come alone or with anyone else. Psst. What's the password? Password? Mercedes wasn't aware of any password. I don't know. Ding, 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 that's right. The man quickly backs away, and some rustling can be heard from behind the door. Welcome to the din. Kiefer, I've said this a million times. It's called the Nexus Zone. Nexus Zone, whatever. Don't mind him. He's uncool. All he ever talks about are retro techs and whatever VR headsets are. Boring. He says things about how revolutionary they were back in the day, but I just don't get it. Man, I wish password. Just get AR eyeball transplants. The big clunky thing on your head makes you look like a weirdo. Kiefer started absent-mindedly pulling on Mercedes' wrist. It seems as if he wanted to show her something. Come, I just recently got a bunch of new tech, and it's much cooler than his retro shit. I got this stuff like body plates and bug detectors. Follow along, yell at him. I'm on a time crunch, and I have no saves. And I got the voice synthesizer the other day. It's super sick. I can make my voice sound like a famous people or Earl over there, but he hates it when I do it. He's no fun. Kiefer, this is great and all, but I need help finding some tech for myself. I think it counts more towards retro tech, which I know is Earl's whole stick, but maybe you heard of it too. Something called a neuron byte drive prototype. I don't know what that is, but you can ask Earl about it. Kiefer points to a separate section of the room, shabbily covered by a shower curtain. Thanks, Kiefer. She said it like she knows him. Mercedes pulls the curtain back, being met with Earl slouching on a beanbag and playing with a relic of the past, a Nintendo Switch. Excuse me, Kiefer said I could ask you for a Neurobyte Drive prototype. That old junk? What do you need it for? It's for a close friend of mine. They really need one right now, and I'm scared that any longer they might die? Yeah, I've heard of this happening. Your Android must be sweet. Look, I'd love to just give it to you because I honestly don't give a shit, but rent's kind of tight this month. What do you want to give in return? Won't money be enough? I guess, but where's the fun in that? Call Javi? I'm not gonna call Javi. Javi broke my husband. And I know they go by they, them. But I don't know a neutral term for a husband or wife. Please tell me. Spouse? My spouse. I almost clicked on out of. You like old stuff, right? Here's the thing I don't know. Mercedes digs into her pocket and reaches for her first gift from 9. She holds it out, letting Earl take a peek. Oh my god. Is that an iPair Mini? Holy shit, I thought these bad boys were gone forever. Take whatever you need, lady. Enjoy your prototype. She takes a small component out of a safe, tossing it at Mercedes. Not willing to waste another second, she books it outside to grab a cab back home. I'm coming, 9. Please hold on a little longer. I gave him my iPair. Prototype in hand, Mercedes makes a beeline for the office. She makes the mistake of looking at the monitor first, and the harsh red 10% making itself evident. It's now or never. She jacks the Neurobyte drive into the computer as well as 9's mind link. It's time to make a transfer. There's only a handful of 9's consciousness left, so it shouldn't take long, but Mercedes can't help but fidget during the entire process. How much will 9 remember? I'm so mad at Javi. Yeah, I don't know why you'd introduce a hot guy and have me sleep with him just for him to go steal 9's mems. Will 9 even come out of this aware of who Mercedes is? Please, 9. Please be okay. The second transfer complete pops up on the screen. Mercedes is quick to open the Neuralink communicator. She hesitates for a second before typing words. 9, is that you? Who else would it be? He's snarky! I've missed them. Oh my god. Background art, Cyberpunk 2077. Oh, they just... Okay, that's fair. I see. Perfect, we did it. Oh my goodness. 9 lives, bro. Like... Alright, let's see what we have next. In my bag of tricks. Desktop. A Tavern at Night is like a talk one. I remember that one. A Bouquet of Magic, Curio Compendium, Data Breach. Off script, Promise Me You'll Live, Shared Beauty, The Well Island Under Thorns. I love the art style. The art's really pretty. The artist they got was really, really good. Let's see, what's the smallest one? Oh, there's no sizes. Oh no, that one's 20. You're like a magician playing a like, it feels like it. I downloaded a lot. Like, I had 2 lists. Promise Me You'll Live is 1 hour and it's got riddles. Is there one that's shorter than that? Because I should probably end my stream in about 40 minutes. Just so we're prepared. Because the thing we're going to starts at 12 and it's 10:20. So I have to be... I'm dressed. I'm wearing this. I put on my sleepy token top. I'm so cute. And under that is my Corey Taylor shirt. You can't see it because I didn't pull up my shirt high enough. Hang on, he's there. That's my boy. He's there. He's there. You can't see his eyes. It's fine. He's real though. A bouquet one is short. Perfect. That's actually the one I have opened accidentally. It wasn't intentional. But I will say, I would like to see 9 continue living his life, and I would like her to have a chance with 9. So, oh, it's cute. Okay, hang on. I gotta get that on the right screen. Alright, a Bouquet of Magic. This one I downloaded specifically because of the bunnies. They kept showing that on everything. Look how cute they are! You can't see my mouse, but there's a mouse on the screen that's a carrot. I don't know why it's not showing. Usually, oh, there it is. There it is. I think it's got 3 or 4 endings. Well, we might have time for at least one of them. If not 2, we'll see. But, oh, the bunnies. Reminder, carrots are not good for bunnies. Oh my god, there's hang on. Hang on. Look at the bunnies. There's more bunnies. Anyways, go on. What, woo, all right. That's far enough, I think. Now that you're good ways away from the castle, you take a moment to look around. And you find yourself in a courtyard. Wow. The view has always managed to steal your breath away. Then you got time for 2 endings and everyone else can play it to get the other endings. It's a cute game. Perfect. That's true. I don't want to ruin everything. It's why I don't do the side stories and stuff. One, because I just care about the main stories usually, so. Besides, we're gonna go in blind. We'll see what happens. The views here managed to steal your breath away. Are you just breathless from running? Why was I running? Probably both. I wonder if anyone has noticed my absence. Though it goes without saying, you're almost certain the castle is in an uproar by now. Everyone's doing their damnedest to locate the runaway princess. That was the lovely little moniker your magic instructor saw fit to place upon you. And while he wasn't necessarily incorrect, your main problem with such a nickname was the fact that your parents had also started referring to you as such. But that only ever happens when you've skipped out on your lessons. Which was more often than not, admittedly. Even still, I'm going to... Please? Where's my... How do I... Okay. These are about fine. I just like having all of it there. I don't read fast, but I read faster than that. Even still, part of you wanted to scream about how unfair it was for you to be stuck learning the ins and out of magecraft while your brother got to sit on his ass all day and do nothing. The perks of being the heir to the throne, you suppose. Typically, they're not sitting on their asses, but alright, I'll give it to you. Your parents made it crystal clear that they weren't willing to cut you any slack, however, so as to not disgrace the family. As such, you were expected to attend lessons 5 days out of a week for hours on end with virtually no breaks. Sure, your brother's magical prowess was almost non-existent, but it wasn't like you had much sympathy for that lazy bastard, especially not when you were forced to pick up his slack and clean up his messes. This one wasn't for a game jam. Oh god, my voice just broke. This game's short with a challenging for the devs to see if they could complete something in 24 hours. People are magical. Like 24 hours? This game was made in 24 hours? Like, dude, I don't think I could. Like, I could understand. I don't know. Like, it's one thing, like, was it made in a day or was it a full 24 hours? You know what I mean? Like, did they time themselves and give themselves 24 hours? Because that I could understand a little bit, but still it's a lot of work. There's an upcoming competition used to test the magical abilities of those able to use it, and of course your parents made sure to sign you up for it immediately. Even though your abilities came to you naturally, they were still insistent in honing them further to make sure you shined above all other participants. We want you to make a name for yourself, was what they told you. Make a name for oneself. The notion in of itself is quite laughable in your eyes. Why make a name for yourself when you've already been given one? What is the name you've been given? Yeah, it's Leah. Yeah, that's right, Leah. That's your name, and you're pretty happy with it. No need to add on anything unnecessary. You just scared me. I just saw the word copyright and I'm like, oh gosh, should I have turned the music off? The music they use have no copyright. That's good. That's good. So far, I don't know. There was one I played on my birthday that cited copyright, but it also said there was no issues with it. I don't know. I have to be more careful with that as my channel grows, but currently we're not there. Which actually, speaking of, back in March, so I realized I'm a terrible person. And I don't remember to keep track of things as they happen. But in March, we had 100 followers on Twitch, and now we have almost 200. We're at 195. And on YouTube in March, we had 200, and now we're almost at 400. It's at like 390 something, which I was shooketh by because those were so fast. I'm on the Itch.io page. They mentioned the music part. Thank you. I guess I should start checking that before I start playing games randomly. Be like, can I listen to the music? Check. That's what you say. Alas, that's not how the world works. At least not for you. Despite having hardly any need to study, your instructor is on you about it daily. On top of that, he's a fairly stiff man, but it's not that you dislike him personally. It's due to all the stress and responsibilities you meant to shoulder that has forced you to sneak out of the castle yet again, hiding away in the courtyard. You hoped that your instructor would get tired of your disobedience and just give up and stop trying to find you today. I can't believe I forgot to eat lunch again. Why am I not surprised to find you here? Oh, hi. Why do you have a lamp? Like, why do you... Mr. Nejiro, And why is it that you can never seem to sit through one of my lessons without fleeing like an impatient child? How did you manage to find me so quickly? And why didn't you say something before sneaking up on me? I didn't sneak up on you, my lady. You just didn't hear me approaching. Instead of relenting like a mature adult, you decide to draw out the conversation a bit. You didn't answer my first question. Your instructor shoots you a questioning look throughout, and though you suspect that he already knows what kind of game you're playing. Is this a new game? Yes, we are playing a Bouquet of Magic now. They got another game that I can't wait until you play when they get a chance to play short visual novels. Like, Love Blossoms Anew is one of my favorite short novels. Ooh. We're gonna have a little bit of free time. I'm trying to make it where I stream, well, not entirely because it depends on what's happening. More. I have looked at this before. I feel like that means you've linked it to me. Oh yeah, no, I recognize these fairies. Okay. But I want to do more of the non-Japanese Atome style games. Link it, please. I will also. I do have a page with all these links too. I'm gonna post them when I upload it on YouTube for sure, with the links to the games. He decides to play along with you. Practitioners of magic possess a unique aura about themselves. I need only follow yours. You would know this had you paid attention to my lessons today, my lady. Listen. You feel your face flush in embarrassment, prompting you to quickly redirect your gaze towards a tree to avoid his. Well, what now? Are you going to take me back to the castle and tell my parents I've been misbehaving again? Oh, I can see if this one actually has a thing. That reminds me. A Bouquet of Magic. Nope. We gotta keep just chatting. The smaller games, that's not untypical. Honestly, I was surprised that the gesture, like Trapped with the Gesture, had I loved it though. Are you gonna take me back? That was what you were expecting from Nejiro anyways. But the man seems to be full of surprises. Instead of proving you right, Nejiro sat down next to you, folding his gloved hands in his lap. The space between the two of you was silent for a moment, filled only by the incessant chirping of birds and insects. I wasn't the best student either, so I could understand your sentiments, my lady. You took look at the man with confusion painted on your face, surprised to hear that he hadn't always been a renowned figure when it came to magecraft. He seemed like the type that was born great. What would you like to say to Nejiro? Oh, can I save? This one has saves. Look at the kitty cat. Oh my god. Okay. I find that hard to believe. Is it so hard to believe that I was young once as well? No, it's not that. You backtrack a little, shaking your head. It's just I can only see you as an accomplished mage. The image of you ever needing to practice just never came to me. He's quiet for a bit until he finally turns to face you fully. How do you feel about magic, Leah? The confusion on your face is evident. He's so pretty. I appreciate his elf ears especially, and his sleeves of humongous. And like his sleeve is as big as his waist, which is magical too. Does this one have CGs? I'm just curious. Humor me, please, my lady. You weren't sure why your answer was so important to him to hear, but you see no reason to deny that. I think magic is intriguing. You take a moment to gather your thoughts before continuing. I don't see why I have to learn it when I'm not even the heir to the throne. I love big puffy sleeves. Same. If anything, my parents should have hired you to teach my brother since his magic capabilities are basically zero. Your father is also quite mediocre when it comes to using magic as well, while your mother seems to have natural talent for it. Perhaps it's a matter of tradition. You couldn't help but scoff at the notion. If that's the case, then it's a terrible one. For once you actually managed to get a laugh out of your teacher. Oh my stars. It's such a pleasant sound, and the expression on his face isn't even one you've ever witnessed before. You soon find yourself stunned into silence. Thank you, Thankfully, Denjido is quick to feel it. I shall compromise with you then, my lady. If you attend your lessons properly, I'll reward you for doing so. How? How? Tell me how. The mention of such a thing has you perking up before you can stop yourself. Your curiosity was certainly piqued now. What will the word be, Mr. Nejiro? I have a few things in mind, but I figure you may be... I have a few things in mind, but I figure you may want to participate more if it is something you desire. So, is there anything you would like in particular, my lady? Is there something you want from Nejiro? Oh, what indeed? If I go back, oh, okay. Big poofy furball. A kiss from teacher. Wait, praise? Wait. I can... What a fashion statement. I wonder if his shoulders felt unbalanced. You know, it's definitely like a choice. Like, I don't know what the material is. So it could be silky or it could be very cottony and heavy. Let's just go for it. We're doing a short stream today. I want a kiss. Are you being serious? Are you messing with me, my lady? It takes you a few moments to realize what you were thinking had actually came out of your mouth. Suddenly, you were feeling a lot more coy. You're the one that asked. Yes, and I can recall my exact words. I asked if there was anything you wanted in particular, my lady. Well, that's... You couldn't find the words to refute him. You really did want a kiss from Mr. Nejiro. It wasn't as if you were blind to his charms, of course. You've actually been harboring quite the crush on the man ever since he arrived to be your teacher several months ago. You never thought you'd actually end up telling him you had feelings, though. He was your teacher, after all. Yeah, but how old am I, and how old is he? I need to actually know that. That's important. If that is what you want, and you uphold your end of the deal, I don't mind rewarding you, my lady. Oh, he's blushing. We win. That's what winning looks like. Hang on. I gotta screenshot the blushy faces. It's important. Oh. Emboldened by his acceptance, you decide to push your luck a bit more. If I return to your study hall with you right now, could I possibly get my reward in advance? I won't spoil you, just let. Oh, I love the carrot mouse. Me too. This is so cute. There's also the reason I picked this game originally, is because the home screen just had a bunch of bunnies on it. His age is unknown, over 200. At that point, just like Sashomaru, it doesn't matter anymore. It's fair game. I shall do so only if you put more effort into your studies. Okay, fine, I will. Although you were a tiny bit disappointed that you wouldn't be getting reward right away, you were more than willing to wait. Under 100, ew. Over 100, fair game. Honestly, again, when you hit a certain threshold, age literally is kind of like, I mean, I guess. Outspoken infection. Okay. See this, the home screen? Look at these bunnies! Oh my god! Alright, let's load our last one. Sweets? I want sweets. You want sweets. Your teacher parrots your words back at you and you give him a nod. If that is what you want, then it can certainly be arranged. Fortunately for you, I carry sweets with me more often than not because my familiars have a penance for sweet things. Eek, I didn't expect you to actually have sweets on your person, Mr. Nejiro. That's kind of surprising. I never imagined you'd have such a laid-back side. I wonder, do you think me to be a stiff man this entire time? You bit your lip in an attempt to hide the guilty smile trying to make its way onto your face before nodding. Nejiro sighs. I suppose I should have expected as much. I am practically a different person when I'm a teacher in order to maintain an air of professionalism. Nevertheless, if it is sweets you want as a reward, I am more than happy to oblige you. Look at the kitties! I should say bunnies. Where am I? From the pouch, Nejiro pulls out a cookie, then hands it to you. Nice. You've taken the treat from his glove. Once you take the treat from his gloved hand, Nejiro pats your head. I look forward to your continued progress, my lady. Sweet Tooth. There's not too many choices. Should I get another one or should we just go to another game? Yes, these bunnies are why I downloaded this game. I was like, I don't know what's happening, but these bunnies are it. If you want. Okay. Does it tell me how many endings there are? You said there's 4, right? I mean, I have 3 options here, right? We have praise. Praise me. I want to be praised. Yes, I'm well aware that you enjoy praise, my lady. I have a praise kink. Hear me out. You do not have to ask me for that. I am no stranger to giving praise when it is duly earned. And you have more than earned the rights to be praised, Leah. Nejiro, then why haven't you praised me yet? Nejiro pats you on the head. His face softens. Very well done, my lady. Tardiness aside, you are one of the best students I have ever taught. I trust you will remember that. Now that you were thoroughly flushed and bashful from his words, Nejiro placed his gloved hand on top of your head. If there's anything else you want to ask for as a reward, feel free to take some time thinking about it. Whatever it is, I am willing to hear you out. You wanted to ask your teachers to stand up, offering... I don't know what I just did. How much time you have left? It's about 30-ish minutes. About 30 minutes. You watched as your teacher stands up, offering you his hand once he is on his feet. Technically, I have games downloaded from Game Pass too, but I think the Big Kitty City one is probably not the time. I might play that one tonight though, since I'll have some free time tonight. Would you like to return to the castle now, my lady? It's quite a walk back, and I figure you must be hungry since it's lunchtime. You could have gave me cookies. Without a moment to waste, you take Nejiro's hand with a smile and thank him. His body temperature is a little lower than normal. but it feels comforting when you hold it, hold his hand in yours. A bouquet. The only other choice we have is to say nothing here. Sigh, I can tell you have no desire to listen to a boring man like myself prattle on. Here, just so you have it, 30 minutes. But at the very same, your parents gave me a job to do and I intend to see it through. Rude. Once he said his piece, Negido stands up and begins to walk back towards the castle, but not before casting you one more look over your shoulder. I'll be waiting for you at the usual place. If I do not see you there within the next 10 minutes, I shall send your father to come fetch you. And I am neither of us want to go through such a thing, so please do not keep me waiting. You keep your eyes on his retreating form for a while, simply listening to his footsteps. For some reason, your heart aches a little as you watch him walk away, but you're not sure why. Maybe it's because he basically threatened to get your dad involved. That's gotta be it. Yeah. Undiscovered emotions. I got them all, bro. Alright, we're at the hour mark officially. That one was shorter, but super cute. I didn't think we'd get through all the endings, but we did it. That's great. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back. Alright, we have 30 minutes. Is there any game I still have that's less than 30 minutes? Let's see. We did a Bouquet of Magic. Is Data Breach short or off script? We have Promise Me, so that one's an hour. Shared Beauty. Under the Thorns. If I judge by megabytes alone. Curio Compendium says it's the smallest one. Data Breach. Off script. Shared Beauty. Okay, well, Shared Beauty's not a today then. Curio Compendium is the shortest one. We'll go with that one. We might not finish it in the next 30 minutes, but we can. Oh, okay. I clicked on the wrong one. It told me it didn't want to do it. Data breach is an hour. My thing's being weird. Off script is probably 30 minutes. There we go. Well, oh, I remember this one. As soon as I saw it, I remember this one. Hang on, I remember this one. Okay. Okay. Why is it gone? Where's it gone to? What are you doing? There it is. Good morning, Matt. My brain broke. Sorry to say someone else's name entirely. There it is. All right. This one's like talking to a person, if I recall. All right. And we're at the 9-minute mark. Or, well, let's do 10. This one had a really pretty person in it. That's why I downloaded this one. I'm a simp, as we've known. All right. How are you and the fam? All good. We're having a good time. Oh, I can try other choices. Perfect. Look how cute they are. Welcome to Curio Compendium channel. So pretty. Home shopping network for busy Goo-Gaw enthusiasts. We sell everything from homeopathic remedies to possessed antiques. The aesthetic is great. Yeah, this is the picture basically they showed on it, and I was like, I'm down. Have a stain that's hard to get rid of? We have a vintage cleaning tonic made from fresh spirits. You can bless your bathroom with spotlessness and a ghostly apparition. As one loves. Have a rival at work you can't beat? Send them a meal in this cursed wooden lunchbox. Guaranteed to send your enemies to the ER alongside a hefty medical bill. And there's much more to see on today's program, but before we begin, congratulations, dear customer, for being our first viewer in a millennium. Punch in our number on the screen to receive your freebies. Call now, 444-666-6969. After the dial tone, recite the 9 numbers on the front of your credit card. Switch channels. Wait a minute, dear customer. That was a joke, a salesman joke. I was so close this time. Do you still want the freebies? Oh, okay. No. Lucky for you, we're having a spring sale. Every item in our inventory is half off. For just 4 small payments of $11 a week, you too can own an amazing commodity. There we go, I can do this. This one is from the Game Jam from O2A2. I need a... Asia, you know so much. Like... I want to know more. First up in our product lineup, jade beads. A jade bead bracelet. Made from authentic jade and polished by a legendary craftsman and blessed by a DDD of fortune. Wish to expand your income tenfold without investing in stocks? Rub the jade beads across your palms and recite the Amata Sutra. Then crush a bead with a hammer. Skip. Next. Portable vacuum. It's a portable vacuum, essential for every household, especially for a time save. I should be saving. Does this have saves? It do. Okay. Next time. Chinese theme. I recognize those jade bangle bracelets. I mean, also the pipe is very iconic, and his top is probably. I don't know the history behind this one. Essential for every household, especially if it's a time saving. With a press of a button, this little gadget can trap time into a vacuum, literally. Bread going stale, suck the time out of it. It's soft again. He's giving me Yang feelings. Ooh. A lot of game jams have different rules. 10 days, 4 days, 36 hours, or a month. Which is also very impressive. I mean, I'm all down for a short story. You know, if you watched Gundam Wing, the best Gundam show, by the way, the one that was made for the girls, I might add. That one, in my opinion, has a lot of hot guys, and he kind of reminds me of that guy. That kicked people. Who is this hottie? We actually don't know his name. I don't think he said his name. It's soft again. Don't want the paint to dry. Suck the time out of it. It's wet again. Perfect when you need a little more time around the house. Okay, now we're gonna save, because I know how to save. I'm gonna skip everything they offer. Next. Red shoes. Oh no. These fashionable red shoes are always on top of trends, changing their shape daily. Ever want to walk someone else's shoes for the day? Now you can. Just wear the shoes and witness a whole new perspective. Today's shoes are kitty pumps. Looks like a college student is getting ready to go clubbing. Tomorrow it'll be sneakers. Hope you're not afraid of heights. This parkour artist is 500 feet above the ground. What does that mean? I gotta know. Oh, don't worry, I won't be here much longer. It's an old Asian commercial program the elders would watch every night. You know, it's giving Home Shopping Network vibes, which is also popular, or was popular in America for a while. Nothing catching your eye. I'm almost out of items to show. Well, you have some time before the program ends. Usually a product or two would have been sold by now. Are Sunday mornings no longer profitable? Dehydrate. Bye, Prim. Have a lovely day. I too will be on the goes soon. It's also Tuesday, so you're wrong. I haven't you bought anything? Switch the channel. I don't have money. This program has yet to end, my dear customer. The first time was understandable. The second time, though, why are you in a rush to change channels? After I pitched all these products, how about this? I'll buy something from you. You're the salesperson now. What will you pitch to me? Flesh. Mind, soul. Is he a snake? Flesh. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you that we only buy fresh parts. Luckily, you had some on you. Since you clicked to proceed with our transaction, you can't ask for a refund. When the program ends, my payment will arrive at your feet. If you still have them intact, that is. You died. Oh no! I kind of figured. Continue. Load. Do I die multiple times? Mind. Dead deal sold. Oh no. I forgot to tell you, only buy fresh parts. Oh, I still died. Okay, there's one ending I really like, but I can't get it. Oh, maybe we'll get it. We got 15 minutes, 20 minutes-ish. Soul. Okay, it's all the same. Can't refund you. I just died. Okay, you die every time with that one. All right, cool. We're going to start from the beginning again because... Oh, I wish I could skip forward. Goes the apparitions. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna save because I forgot to save here. We're gonna save over this one because those are all the same endings. We already got those endings. I said no last time. Let's say yes. Okay, cheapskate. Your free item will arrive at your feet for the moment the program ends. Now to showcase the item. Oh, introducing It's a Sham. Whoa, it's large blue kitchen towel. It's a sham absorbs water 100 times quicker than any ordinary towel. It never dries up, but it soaks up liquids instantaneously. Be careful while handling it with your bare hands. Wouldn't want to turn this 60% water mass to 0. You receive a wet towel. Okay. It's a sham. No. Lucky for you, we're having a spring sale. Alright. Gonna see. Oh, wet towel sold. Hey, wait a second. What? Alright, we're gonna get the beast bracelet this time, but we're gonna save again. We're gonna save here. What? Why are you making that face? When you make that face, I get nervous, Asia. Buy the beads. Thank you for your purchase, but be careful. A virtuous deed must be exchanged for each bead, or else the spell backfires and you are into bankrupt. Unfortunately, it's no use to me. I'm incapable of doing anything virtuous. You receive a fortune bead. Okay, okay. We'll go back to our first ones. I think I was laughing at your reaction to the wet towel. I mean, I appreciate. Oh, fortune beads are still sold. Interesting. All right, we're gonna buy a portable vacuum. Make sure to change the vacuum bag often. When you have all the time stalled away, your own time will be impacted. Look forward to some gray hairs and crow's feet tomorrow. You received a time vacuum. All right. I got a time vacuum. We're gonna load this one. Buy red shoes. Your shoes deactivate when the other person stops wearing them. But don't take too long to dislodge your feet, otherwise the string connecting your body and soul will be severed. You receive shape-shifting shoes. Interesting. Okay, okay. I don't have money. I see you too. We're in the same boat, though mine has been sinking for the past millennium. Why are luxury goods taxes soaring? I'm suffering through a plum sake shortage. Oh no! That's my favorite kind of sake. Expended shipping cost an arm and a leg now, and those soaring prices of air and time. My financial advisor has put me on voicemail again. They won't tell me what I'm doing wrong. You have a good head on your shoulders. Seeing that you've yet to fall for my sales pitches, you're very suspicious. Why, thank you! I'm part of the business trade. The appeal of a shady business deal is part of the customer experience. Speaking of which, I've had one customer stockpile artifacts every week. Would consistently tune in every Sunday for our half-off sale. Apparently, he would go dungeon crawling with his friends every month. What an eccentric bunch. Who crawls in dungeons for a pastime? But times have changed. People just shop online. Why, though? It's not like an image can give them a proper demonstration. You could be a streamer. Yeah. Streamer? Is that a new sport? Do you boat down a thin river? I need a computer setup. Modern technology isn't my strong suit. I'll have to invest in a tech-savvy assistant. Honestly, what's so special about broadcasting on the internet? It's all the same projection. Humans have precocious taste. Who are you? Me? Oh, hit the wrong button. My name is Hall, the shopkeeper of this fine establishment. Speaking of which, our time is up. Thank you for shopping with us today, dear customer. The Curio Compendium channel, curious oddities and antiques for everyday needs. May we meet again. Oh, the end. All right. Thank you for playing. I wonder if it tells me. No, I don't think so. That was cute and short, which was exactly what we needed. So we're close enough to the time I need to leave that I probably don't feel comfortable trying another one. But hey, we did it. We played 3 short games, and they all kind of had endings, so hey. Perfect. I could quit. I did that. Woohoo! We did it! Yay! Let me see if I can put on some background music before we leave Apple. I hit the wrong button. Hype, hype. We can also see there's someone to raid right now since tis early. Maybe someone I know is on. We'll just put on the music we had on yesterday. Perfect. Listen to some sweet, sweet. It's called royalty free. That's what I searched. But yes, I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream's going to be in the afternoon and not the morning, specifically because I had to change to my schedule. But we're going to do Relita's route tomorrow to completion. I don't think I'll stay on longer and start videos. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do videos just on Thursday, which will also get to completion. And then we'll be completely done. Ooh, Roddy. Well, I have to do something. I'm trying to see if there's anybody on that I know. There's not. Is anyone doing the villainess? The save the villainess. Perfect. We're gonna raid someone playing Save the Villainess. This music got way loud. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, remember you can check me out on Twitch. I stream about 3 times a week, and we like to play visual novel and Otome style games while we're here. Again, if you guys are here in chat today or watching this on Twitch, remember on YouTube you can check out all my VODs. I have over 300 now. I'm trying. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you, Yenny. Thank you, Asia. Thank you, Jade. Thank you, Prim. Thank you, Ninja. Thank you, Matt. Thank you guys all for stopping by. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. We are going to raid this lovely person who is looks like they're a dragon. So we're gonna raid them. They're gonna be starting soon. They haven't even started yet. Bye, guys.